I'm Logan Wood.
And I'm Ethan Womofsky.
Welcome to the ECS News Special Halloween Edition.
As you all know, today is Halloween.
Speaking of Halloween and trick-or-treating, here's Caleb Hansen with a story on candy.
Well, hi there, I'm Caleb Hansen. As you know, I'm reporting for the ECS News, and I decided to ask kids what their favorite candy is for Halloween because Halloween is coming up. So I'm here with, what's your name, buddy?
Preston.
I'm here with Preston. So Preston, what's your favorite candy?
I like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Nice, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. All right. What's your favorite candy, Wyatt?
Fake eyeballs.
Fake eyeballs. That's a good. I'm here with Jude. Jude, what's your favorite candy?
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
That's an excellent choice. All right. Okay, Dylan, what's your favorite candy, buddy?
Snickers.
Snickers. Nice. Our main man Malachi, what's your favorite candy, buddy?
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces. A lot of peanut butter and chocolate. I like it. All right. Here is Sarah here. What's your favorite candy, Sarah?
Butterfingers.
Butterfingers. Awesome. I'm here with Miriam. Miriam, what is your favorite candy?
Jolly Ranchers.
Oh. Last but not least, we have Faith here. Faith, what is your favorite candy?
I don't really have one because I like a lot of pieces.
That's kind of how I am. All right, cool. So, there's a lot of different varieties of candy out there, and I'm really excited for Halloween. Apparently all these kids are excited for some candy too. You stay classy.
Well, oh gosh, sorry. No texting during the newscast. Speaking of texting, here's Keegan and Levi with a story on phones.
Hello, we're here with Principal Hackett, and we're going to ask him why we can't have phones in class. So, what's your reasoning for this law?
Well, one of the things is it's highly distracting for kids to have them. There's lots of games on them, music, texting is another big thing that goes on, getting on the internet. And so we just want to make sure that when the kids are in class, they're focused on what we're doing, whether it be math or science or English. We want 100% participation and focus. That way you're not missing the building blocks that you need for the next year.
All right, thank you. And why do you think, describe why you think this rule is very important to our school?
I think the biggest thing is just making sure that we know that we have standards on what we're supposed to do with our time. You know, it's almost like students are workers when they come to school. That's their job. And so on the job, you got to make sure that you're being responsible with your time and making sure you maximize your learning when you're here. So making sure that this rule's in place, just make sure that there's one less distraction you guys have so you can focus and be the smartest kids at ECS.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you guys for coming.
And this has been another segment of Now You Know.
So now I'm here with ECS student Caleb Hansen, and I'm going to ask a few questions about the cell phone rule and what he thinks about it. So, what are your thoughts on the entire cell phone rule and having them in class and stuff?
Well, I understand what the teacher's perspective is on it. I mean, like, yes, it is distracting, but also it can be good in some ways. There's a lot of apps for learning, and on the phones, for instance, calculator app, you can get that if you forget your calculator. I mean, no one forgets their phone these days. And also there's like Khan Academy, which is on the internet. Internet can be bad, but if you get a filter on your phone, I mean, there's nothing much you can do, look up during school, so that's also good. But I understand the reason that we don't have phones, and I agree with the teachers.
Thank you for your time, Caleb.
You're very welcome.
Now we're here with Luke. So Luke, what do you think about the ECS rule, no phones in class?
I think it's a good rule that there's no phones in class because some people could like go on Facebook and Instagram and stuff and like try to get off task and talk to their friends on them and stuff. But I mean, I also think it's not a good rule because there's some good apps out there like learning and stuff. Like there's some Bible apps and science apps and yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I like your face.
I like your hat. If you're wondering what costumes people were wearing today, here's a story on that with Jack Kilch.
I'm Jack here with Sydney. So Cindy, what did you dress up for Noah's Ark Day?
A cat.
That's awesome. So Lily, what did you dress up as?
A peacock.
That's awesome.
A bumblebee.
That's awesome. A lion? That's cool. All kids are crazy. Well, now you know what everybody's dressing up like. Back to you in the studio.
What a beaut.
How neat is that?
That's pretty neat. Now Blake with devotions.
Hi, I'm Blake Kelly, and I'm here with Devotions, and our devotion is going to be on Matthew 4. It is when Jesus is tempted by the devil when he is in the desert. Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the desert to be tempted by the devil. After fasting for 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. The tempter came to him and said, "If you are the Son of God, tell these stones to become bread." Jesus answered, "It is written, man does not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God." Then the devil took him to the holy city and had him stand on the highest point of the temple. "If you are the Son of God," he said, "throw yourself down, for it is written, He will command his angels concerning you, and they will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike a foot against a stone." And Jesus answered him, "It is also written, do not put the Lord your God to the test." Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their splendor. "All this I will give you," he said, if you will bow down and worship me." Jesus said to him, "Away from me, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only." Then the devil left him, and his angels came and attended him. That scripture is saying to me is that we need to have strength against the devil when he tempts us, and also do not have temptation to make you sick off of candy this Halloween.
Thank you, Jack. Well, if you guys didn't know, many cities out east are canceling Halloween festivities due to heavy storms.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, that's really a bummer.
Well, here's the weather on our Halloween here in Olympia.
Be like, well, Ethan, are you going to the ECS football game tonight?
What ECS football game? I thought all the good games were over.
Oh, that's right. Well, Nana Mason with sports and postseason coverage.
Blake, flag football player. So, what was your record this season?
We won all of our games except for our last game.
Who'd you lose to?
I don't really remember.
Who was a big impact on your team this year?
I would say Logan, Hayes, and Jack Kilch, because they took everything really seriously, and when we were goofing around, they told us to straighten up and get our act together.
And who was the most improved player?
I would say the 7th, 6th, and 5th graders, because they learned off of our mistakes, and they never made our mistakes.
Okay, thanks. So I'm here with Abby, volleyball player. So how'd you guys do this season?
We did really good. We only lost one game.
And who was like a big player on your team, like the best player?
Probably Sophia Kelch. She was really good. She spiked a lot of balls.
And who was your most improved?
Probably Rachel. She was really good at the end of the season.
Okay, thank you.
It's been great having you at this special ECS Newscast.
I hope you all have a great Halloween.
I'm Logan.
And I'm Ethan. And you stay classy.
Edition, new ECS, okay. Okay. Mute.
How neat is that?
That's pretty neat. Not a... Mute.
How neat is that?
That's pretty neat. City's out. Dang it.